Hello, and nice to see you again. Thanks for joining us today on this very, very special episode of the H3 podcast, No Memes Left Behind. First of all, let me welcome you all under the gazebo.
In the gazebo and talk.
Yeah! Today, on a very special episode of the H3 podcast, we'll be joined by Dan the producer, Ian the intern, Hila the pregnant. No memes left behind. Today we are sponsored by Skillshare. Now let me explain what is going on today, okay? Throughout the year, we've covered a lot of stories, we've talked about a lot of things, but there's always these great goofs, laughs, and gaffs, and boofs, even I would even venture to say, a couple of boofs, that fall through the crack. They're great, but we just didn't have time to get to them. Mm-hmm. And so we've asked Dan and Ian and Hila and even myself to go through all of our documents over the course of the past year and to salvage, to save our fallen meme brethren who have fallen behind enemy lines. And we've said, no, these are fresh, these are spooky, these deserve to be aired. And so that is what we are here to do today. So today, no meme will be left behind. And that's it. So Ian and Dan, would you join us, please, in the office here in the studio? So introducing Dan, of course. Yes, round of applause. As a couple of goddammits, join us if you would, please. Thank you so much. Now, Dan and Ian. Now, how long have you guys been with us?
Let's see. It was
What was your first episode with us?
First episode was you know what? The first episode was Joey Salads.
Was it?
I think so.
How was that as like an introduction? You knew you were. I don't know if you were fans of us, but you knew who we were.
Yeah, no, I was a fan. I watched the show or the main channel pretty regularly, so I knew Joey Salads, and that was definitely a weird thing to step into. But I think the second week was Steve-O, which was fucking awesome to get to meet him. So yeah, that was a good introduction.
Dan, the producer, we cherish and love. We were a bit of a mess here, and Dan was like a great recommendation from somebody through Twitch, right?
Yeah.
And so we're like, dude, do you want to just work full time?
I was like, well, yeah.
And the rest has been history, as they say, and we're just...
So about a year ago?
Well, it was even longer. Summer. It was summer of 2017. So,
Nice.
yeah,
So there you go. Time flies, man.
Yeah, seriously.
Time flies.
That's crazy, actually.
And Ian, of course, the illustrious, I want to say the eternal intern, reached out to us, has a great origin story. Ian
was reaching out to us even before we hired Dan, I think. But
Really?
we didn't have the capacity
Oh,
to
shit.
even follow up with him.
Dang.
Well, I've probably told the story a couple times, but it bears being repeated because it's such a great origin story. Is that we get a lot of emails from people, and we have a work with H3 email that's open to the general public. We get a lot of requests, a lot of emails, but Ian comes through, very respectable, very eloquent, and he says, "Hey, you know what? I would like to be an intern for you." Mm-hmm. And you must have emailed us like 20 times, like Shawshank Redemption. Like, remember when he was writing the letter asking for library funds? That was you.
Yeah.
To be fair, I kept telling him, keep checking in with us because I know we'll need help, but we can't do it right now, but we will. So.
And were you a fan of ours, Ian?
Yeah, I was.
And
so
you
I
still
really,
are.
Yeah. it's lasted.
Yeah.
No, I really kind of harassed you guys. I was basically, just, bothering you nonstop, and it worked out.
Now, was that a technique? I have to ask. Were you writing other people's similar emails because you had a strategy? And I'm wondering who other people were you?
Not really.
Out?
Not really, actually, because you guys were the most open. A lot of people just trash, recycle this email. Mm-hmm. So you guys were open, like you said. You said keep trying. So I did.
You kept at it.
Yeah.
Well, that's a good life lesson for all the people out there, that persistence is truly the key to either success or prison, depending on how weird you are.
Yeah.
In your case, success.
Yeah, restraining order.
Yeah, restraining
One
order.
or the other.
Yeah, it's good to know the difference, but not all of us have that gift. And Ian, I want to say, has been a treat, a pleasure, a joy. We love Ian so much. God bless
Thank
Ian,
you.
the intern. He's not really an intern anymore. He's blossomed into so much more.
Yeah, my first episode was when Skippy and John's miss.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Wow.
So that was
that's a wild one to come in.
Yeah.
That was a wild
That
one.
kicked it off.
Wow, I feel like things have tamed since you guys started. We got to get back into doing some more weird and wild stuff. But those were the
We haven't
days.
pepper sprayed Joey salads in over a year.
Well, I'm looking forward to our Christmas special. This 21st, right? We're going to do another charity Christmas
December.
special.
Is this in?
December.
I don't think we.
Oh,
this
well,
publicly.
okay. Well, yeah, we're doing it with Justin, Roylan, Alex Hirsch, and Dana
Terrace.
Terrace.
I
Right.
don't know if I'm saying it right.
I think that's right.
Yeah, I think you're right. I blanked. But
Same
anyway,
crew from the last.
and Joey Salad. So
Same
we're
crew.
trying to think, how can we, involve Joey Salads in this? And we were thinking, well, we already pepper sprayed him. Maybe we can shoot him with a non-lethal beanbag. I don't know. Could be fun. And of course, Justin will have to be the one to pull the trigger.
Yeah.
as well.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
A
So,
repeat.
so the 21st, mark it down on the calendars, boys. We're going to do a lot of good this year.
And that would be the last episode before we take a little
Finale.
break.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, guys, here we are gathered today at the podcast table. And we have
Weird,
a lot of...
weird beer. in here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How does it feel being in here? Do you guys like being in here or do you not like being in here?
It's. I don't know. I definitely prefer to be behind the scenes.
Yeah.
But it's okay.
Ian, do you like your airtime?
Oh, I'm having a panic attack.
I feel like you like the airtime.
You think I'm a camera hog?
No, you're not a hog. You're not, but no, by no means a hog. But I mean, you have a presence on camera.
He's got a natural. Charisma.
Yeah, you have a natural charisma.
Yeah.
I feel like I relate. I always think that Ian is like more like me.
It's subtle. It's subtle
It's
camera
like-
work. It's.
Subtle panic attack.
A little subtle, keep it together, but still,
Yeah, I mean, I don't mind it.
sure. Yeah, you love it.
We slammed that handle of whiskey right before we came in here. So
Yeah,
That
in
helped
the
a
bathroom.
little
Oh,
like
you're
all
really
right.
holding it down. If
Yeah.
that's the case. So we have together. I will go first. I have what I call the Turkish food segment, and this is one
yes.
that I have personally been working on for a long time, and you guys have been kind of working along with me to collect these
Yeah.
videos.
Yeah.
Uh,
the whole world out there.
On Instagram, I was browsing the Explore tab, and they've got this algorithm. So when you click one video, then they know to show you more like it. And I started watching these incredible Turkish chefs doing stuff that I've never seen done with food before. And I went down this crazy rabbit hole of Turkish Instagram cooking. Some amazing, some disgusting, some hilarious. It's got it all. And I'm passionate about this. And I watch this to this day. In fact, I saw one this morning that I'd like to open up with that was completely confused by. And maybe you guys can tell me, what is this? So tell me, what is this?
Is that a gourd?
I don't know what it is. It looks like a... He says penis quite clearly.
Yeah.
Look at him prying open what looks like a organ,
Oh God, is that like a bull penis or something that's been like cooked in?
but it looks like it's like dry flour coming out of it. I mean, I don't know what on earth it is.
Oh man.
Well, I was curious, so I translated the description,
Oh, that always goes great.
and I'll read it for you guys here today.
I'm Turkish. I've never
Would you
seen
eat that? Yeah, I've never seen anything like that. The translation says, for 16 months in tripe belly fat cheese, open and tasted for the wildlife. It was quite heavy and couldn't even stand the smell, but a very special and delicious cheese. In general, the families for consumption at home, such as pressing out the rumen, would not coincide. This gets...
No, that clears it up.
Yeah.
That clears it up
It just says
beautifully.
wildlife, but not what animal.
Belly fat cheese.
Well, it sounds like it was fermented in an actual belly. But I love this line. I couldn't even stand the smell. But it's very special. Yeah, so there you have it. But with that being said, let's jump right into this Turkish food now.
Yeah.
Let's see what we have here. So one thing I've noticed, because in Israel, obviously there's rules of kosher, which means you cannot mix meat and cheese. But the Turks, almost in a way of being like sucks to be Jewish, they go all out on the cheese and meat. Like, even in America, I've never seen before. So take a look at this.
I thought they were kosher in Turkey as well.
Well, it's halal, Dan, is what it's
Halal,
called.
right.
And they actually,
different.
halal, you can mix meat and cheese. They cannot drink alcohol. But they're not, they share a lot of the similarities. Like, they don't eat pig.
Right, yeah.
But they
Or
can't.
like weird seafood.
Shellfish.
Shellfish, yeah.
Yeah. But they can do the dairy and the meat. And so they are like,
God bless them.
They took
as you should.
they're like, praise be to Allah. We're going all out with the dairy and meat. Yeah, as you should. Look at these guys, man.
He's so happy.
First of all, what is, like, this whole method of cooking is bananas to me. So that he cooked it in like a pile of sand.
Whoa.
He takes out this unbelievably tender rack of ribs. Love the music. Reminds me of Spider-Man and Elsa. Those bones slide right out. I mean, this is an incredibly beautifully cooked piece of meat. Now, here's where it gets insane. I don't know what this is, but he took what looks like 10 pounds of cheese and put it on
sea
top.
slug.
So now he's melted 10 pounds of cheese on top, and just without any grace at all, just cuts it in half. I mean, look at this. Sprinkles a little,
On there, a little cumin.
paprika, just for good measure. Imagine that. I'll tell you something right now. I would eat the shit out of that.
I mean, it's decadent for sure.
You were kind of obsessed with his videos
Because
for a while.
did you get excited about that, Ian? I know you guys are boring vegans, but Ian, I mean, did you have respond to that? Did your pulse increase?
Weirdly, I love meat, but that completely made me not hungry at all.
Yeah,
It's the opposite of that.
Something about taking a giant cheesy shit
Yeah.
on like a beautiful plate.
It's like a log of food. I don't like eating logs of food.
I would definitely try that. And you guys, you find it I imagine not.
I don't know what's
appetizing.
nauseous, but I probably would be nauseous from this.
If you could feel nauseous.
Yeah. It's not great. I mean, yeah, I'm not vegan, so
When
I
was
do
the
eat
last time
cheese.
you
Vegetarian, I'm sorry.
ate meat?
10 years ago.
Oh,
So it's
You're
it's
deep.
been
You're
it's
deep.
been a minute. I'm deep in it. Yeah.
You're deep in it. Do you ever feel that your will break for any purpose?
Yeah, occasionally.
And what is it that tempts you?
Weirdly, seafood still is like appetizing. More so than meat. I don't know. It's weird because it's very much just kind of baked in after a while, and certain things like any kind of pork, pig, the smell of it is like makes me almost nauseous.
Oh,
It's like so bad.
so
But like other meats, like chicken, not bad at all. Like I that's not bad, and even beef. For some reason, pork in particular, like
yeah,
just
pork,
like
well,
hits
it's
me
game.
weird.
It's powerful.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's somehow that the Muslims and the Jews both were like, we can't eat that shit. So maybe there's something to that. you
Maybe.
know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so why did you go vegetarian, Dan?
Originally, for a girl that I was dating.
Damn.
The best reason, absolutely.
But it stuck.
I went on-vegetarian for a guy that I was
there
dating.
you go. There you go.
I was vegan for a relationship.
Really?
But yeah.
Wait, really?
Yeah,
Oh, I
Wait,
didn't
how
know
long were
that.
you vegan?
like 6 months. But
And
I
did-
started to feel very ill.
And did you immediately bounce when you broke up with her?
No, I tried to keep it for a bit, but
You felt ill.
you have to do it correctly.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh well, I'll just eat some Cheerios because I don't know how to cook anything.
Right.
Sure.
You know, you have to have like a whole plan of meals.
Or you become
gotta
like
cook a lot.
malnutritious.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. It's
Well, look at you. How was was it worth it for her? Was she good?
No.
No, it wasn't even
No,
worth
it was a
it.
mistake.
Yeah, okay. All right. Well, there you have it, guys. There's a good chance that you guys will go on a diet at some point in your life or off a diet because of some dick or vagina. So there you have it. But moving on, this is just one video in. To me, I would Elo, why don't you ever take cheesy shits on my meat?
What?
The way he just dumps the cheese on there is something. Where he's like, aren't these amazing?
Dude,
like
that is gross.
Like, he's like, look at these amazing slow-cooked ribs. Nope, we're not done with it yet. Boom! Like, seriously, 5 pounds of cheese.
It looks like a slug. It looks alive.
Yeah, well, guess what?
You got something.
Something's moving in me.
Yeah.
My dick.
Gotcha.
Because I like it that much.
Roger that.
Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for laughing and indulging me, guys. Appreciate that. Next. Nobody laughed. I noticed. So this one... So sometimes what they make such an obscene amount of food that it literally doesn't make sense. Like, I don't even know how he uses all this. So
A restaurant?
I know, but even still, like...
Yeah, it's got to be.
It is a restaurant.
Yeah.
He looks like he's on the old equals 3 set.
That's true. Wow, Ray William Johnson took a weird
Whoa.
twist in life.
Whoa.
So he flips upside down with probably 20 or 30 pounds of food.
Oh my God.
A food that, frankly, doesn't even look like it belongs together, but right off the bone.
Oh my God.
Right off the bone. Look at this, you guys. This is their move. They
But
just
it's like
jiggle
he's
it and it
making
falls
a
up.
mess now with the food.
I know, it's amazing. Like,
Stuffed pepper looks good.
you'd hit that
Yeah.
even with if it was cooked to meat.
Yeah, I mean,
My mom cooks that.
separately, but yeah.
So if it's cooked in meat, you're still down.
I mean, it's a gray area.
Okay, it's a gray
Yeah.
area. So the volume is really kind of what fascinates me here, and
Dude, he's so happy.
Yeah.
He's having such a good time.
yeah, he's always smiles all the time. Yeah,
Do you know
uh,
who this guy is? Can you like seek him out?
yeah,
I feel
he's huge on Instagram. His videos get like millions of views.
I feel like you got to go to Turkey someday and go eat at this guy's
I'm
place.
scared to go to Turkey.
Okay.
They don't like Jews there, do
I've
they, Hila?
been to Turkey.
But it's like gotten worse, or they don't like
I think
Israelis
it
there.
did get worse
Yeah.
lately, but you can go.
I can go.
No, as a Jewish.
I can go get some of this meat.
Yeah.
How was your trip to Turkey?
It was nice. It was like going
Right.
to Greece, you know. It's like,
Really?
Yeah.
Did you see any crazy food and stuff?
Turkey's pretty secular. I mean, it's not.
No,
Well,
but it's
I-
gotten more
I know
extreme.
it's-
I wasn't
Things are
eating
getting a little crazy
unkosher,
there lately.
so
Yeah.
I ate regular stuff,
Mm.
nothing crazy.
That's a shame.
Similar to Israel.
Okay, so here you go. This your boy again, all smiles. Sand. I don't know what it is. Looks like snow that he's cooking meat.
It's
in.
salt?
It's salt? What is it?
Oh,
Yeah, I think maybe
salt?
it's salt.
Look at this. Look at that perfect. Look at that smile. Look at that meat. What's not to love?
This guy's a legend.
So, it's a beautifully, perfectly cooked beef loin. Okay, but
This
wait.
was before they found out the Spider-Man and Elsa music.
But wait, my dudes. Did you think he was done yet? No, he wasn't. A huge pan of cheese
Oh my god.
over the
Thinking
steak.
this was pretty normal. But there you go.
Yes, sir. Look at this. There's
Yo.
more cheese
Oh
than steak.
god.
Damn.
Oh my goodness. So there you go. I'm telling you, these guys are way over the top with the meat
It's
and
almost
cheese.
like I feel like he's almost trolling the American crowd. He's like, here's what you want to see, right?
Right.
But it's Turkish people watching it. It's not Americans.
Is it?
I'm the only American watching this. I swear to God, it's all Turkish, the comments. But that's what I thought too. Everyone's like, oh, look at what these Americans eat. And these Turkish people are like making us look like amateurs.
Yeah, yeah.
Damn.
I've never seen it.
I'm going to stop watching porn and just watch when he pours that cheese on that steak. That's enough to get me rock hard every time. What else we got? This one is so weird, man. I'm wondering what you guys are going to think about this. So he starts with the meat. He's got a huge hammer. Okay, he's got a mallet, like a massive hammer, and a witch's cauldron. So he's doing this classic little shake, meat off the bone. Yes, sir. I don't know what's on the bottom there, but I'm down. So now he takes it. So he's got meat and tomato paste and a huge hammer, and he's he's smashed it all into.
It looks like refried beans.
Yeah, it looks like a refried bean. I've never seen cooking like this in my whole life. So now, somehow this chicken and
Meat.
meat is turned into a paste. And he's lined the bottom of a pan, and now he's just covering it with boiling oil.
Oh my god.
Like, if you told me there was meat in that, I would have no idea. I mean, what the hell was that?
Yeah, that one has me scratching my head.
Is that wild or what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what it looks like. You could like It's like asphalt at the end. Like you could pave a road with that.
Yeah. But you start with this really succulent, beautiful meat, and then and then he pours like oil over it, but it's fascinating. We've got more, you guys. Don't lose hope.
Don't worry.
Here's your boy. He's the Sheep King. I think he mostly cooks lamb, so he made this hit for all of his fans on Instagram and the world at large here. Yes, CZN.
Oh my God.
Yes, everybody throw your hands up. CZN Borak. I love how he's like, I'm gonna eat you fucking kids in like a year. Throw it up, y'all.
Wait, is this his song?
Yeah. This is original shit. But this guy's restaurant's super famous. Like on his Instagram, I've seen the president of Turkey there.
Really?
I've seen celebrities in his restaurant.
Erdogan?
Yeah.
What's his Instagram? We should say.
I have no idea. I followed it. I don't know what it is. It's in Turkish. I really don't. Dude, if you type Turkish food, he'll pop up. He's the god. Bro, he's the god. Look at him. He's herding the sheep. He's the god.
He had like a little Pied Piper thing going on there. Yeah.
I'm telling you, this is a whole rabbit hole. It's incredible. It's so much fun. But I'm not done yet because on my adventures, did you know that Salt Bay, the original Salt Bay, is part of the Turkish food phenomenon?
Right. Yeah.
He is probably, next to this guy, the most famous. His videos get so many views. I'm talking like 12, 20 million views on Instagram of him doing stuff
Slapping
like...
meat.
Oh, I have
Fucking
another...
slapping the shit out of the meat.
Oh, I have another sheep god. Sorry. It looks like a penis. I mean, this shit is so wild.
Whoa.
Yeah, this is the sheep god. Look at this.
Oh my
It's
God.
just sheep carcasses
Oh my God.
and a giant sheep meat penis in the middle. I mean, I've never seen anything like it in my life. It's a sheep holocaust. I mean, that's what the Nazis did to
Poor
Jews.
sheeps, yeah.
But it looks amazing. I mean,
That's pretty awesome. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
that meat is like
Just
beautifully
the
cooked.
presentation is pretty unbelievable.
The way they cook it and everything is so off the chain. That one is actually on the menu as sheep holocaust. And it's a very popular dish, especially in the Middle East. I love how when you have like these super heavy, nasty dishes and you just sprinkle a little like parsley on it to make it look
my
fresh. So there you have it.
I don't even like if he said that here. I don't know what we do. Like where
How do you
have
approach
it
that?
next?
Eating that,
Yeah.
Well, he wasn't done. The second part is that he puts it in a cauldron and beats it into a paste.
Oh, I see. That was a two-parter.
Okay, so back to Salt Bay.
Mm-hmm.
So this video
Right,
had like
of course.
10 million. I shit you not, this video has 10 million on Instagram.
On Instagram?
Of
Shit.
Salt Bay.
This guy.
I was kind of, I have to say, a little bit disillusioned when I saw Salt Bay's actual content. Because as you'll see in this video, he does not display the best cooking prowess. Let's watch. So he has a sausage that's pre-wrapped. Cuts it. Very dramatically peels off the wrapping. Like he wants to fuck it, I mean.
Yeah.
What
Make
is
them
that?
up.
Come
So
on.
now he takes a whole sausage, cuts it in half.
Okay. I'm with it so far.
Really nothing to it. And he just throws it on the grill.
That's slapping it together.
Flips it.
Yep. Okay.
And here's, of course, where all good Turkish cuisine goes. Tons of meat. Not spread evenly, not even close to spread evenly. I mean, not even close. Like, not even close. The whole left side is no cheese and the right side is... And then he smashes it down. And there you have it, my friend.
Wait, that's it?
That's it.
That's all he's got?
Yeah, that's it. He didn't even cook anything.
Oh my God.
What the?
What?
What are you doing?
So there you have it. And the Turkish flag.
Oh,
goes
hell
in.
yeah.
What?
Little stab at the end.
That one had me a little perplexed.
After the Lamb God,
Yeah,
it's
that
like-
was a letdown.
yeah, it's like watching like a straight to DVD sequel.
Right. That's right.
I'm not into it.
Yeah, I mean, well, gee whiz, I feel like I've done this exact meal when I was 5.
Right.
Take a hot dog, cut in half, and put some cheese on it. So there you have it, Salt Bay in the flesh. And one more that I thought was pretty insane that I'll share with you from Salt Bay. He has what appears to be a beef
Oh yeah, move your whole body while you
medallion
do it.
of
Look at
pork.
Yeah.
Okay. Seems like he's doing something technical, but as far as I can tell,
that. Come on.
Look at his body.
he wears a diaper. I read an article that he wears a diaper because he comes in his pants 10 times a day when he cuts meat.
I think Neo fought him in the second Matrix.
Yeah,
you're
right.
You're right about that. So here he goes, and now after searing it, he
Rolls it
he
around.
rolls it in gold flakes. Gold flake.
Wait, really?
Those are gold flake. The purpose of that, I have no idea. And it does, as far as I can tell.
Actual gold.
Gold
Like
flake.
The precious metal.
The precious metal, yes, Dan.
But it's edible?
Yeah,
That's what I'm thinking.
I've seen gold flake dishes. It's much
there's a
less than
flip.
it appears. And of
Oh,
course
his
it's-
classic move. There it is.
So again,
That's like his Mortal Kombat finish.
That's the- yeah,
you
the
do it on
fatality.
the body.
Hmm.
so
Oh
you
my
know,
God.
The other guy makes him look like a tool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's, There's
exactly.
no comparison.
Yeah. So there you have it.
Hmm.
Turkish cuisine.
I had no idea.
It's
No
fascinating
idea.
stuff.
Went that deep.
So
So Salt Bay is also Turkish?
yes, big. I say those are the two big boys in Turkish. Turkish? Turkey.
Turkey.
But what's funny if you get into this rabbit hole is that you'll find a bunch of knockoffs who are doing so bad content, trying to catch up with these guys.
I see.
Like guys who are just making a falafel, but they're trying to dance and be sexy about it. And it has like 20,000 views, but it's great. And they're trying to do the smile. Like he's just making falafels and he's got a big smile. It's great. Turkish food on Instagram.
Interesting.
Okay, so there you have it. There is the segment extraordinaire. Up next, Ian has got something for us. Should we take a break? We're at 3:30.
Oh, yeah.
So after this short break, very short break, Ian is going to grace us with people falling off stage, celebrities. So we have a whole segment of celebrities falling off stage during their performances. Is that correct, Ian?
Yeah, we got a few of those.
Hell yeah.
Okay, I'm very much looking forward to that. Sounds like a blast.
That's tough.
So do not go away. We will be right back after this short commercial break.
All right.
Skillshare is an online learning community with thousands of classes in design, business, technology, and more. You've got premium memberships that give you unlimited access to high-quality classes on must-know topics so you can improve your skills, unlock new opportunities, and do the work you love. Now, many people play video games and they grind to, get the highest level possible. But did you know you can do that in real life? You can grind and work on yourself, and you can level up. And that's what Skillshare is all about. They've got classes on every frickin' thing. They've got, for my situation, Adobe Suites, After Effects, Premiere, lighting, DSLR, cinematography. So if you want to make videos, you want to be a YouTuber, they've got everything you need to get started. And then on the other hand, they've got like entrepreneur classes. They've got photography classes. Everything. I'm telling you, you're going to level up with Skillshare. And here's the deal. You can get an annual subscription for less than $10 a month, my dudes. Since Skillshare is sponsoring this video, the first 500 people to use the promo link in the description will get their first 2 months free to try it out, risk-free. So hurry on down to the description and click the link, skl.sh/H3podcast. That's skl.sh/H3podcast. And the first 500 people to use the promo code get first 2 free months free. skl.sh/H3podcast. And we also have, as you may notice, these beautiful, luscious Christmas sweaters. Show it off, Hila. That's right. Work it, girl. We've got the classic Vape Nicholas design. And introducing, as you'll see on our lovely model, Hila, always watching Face Tat Santa, drinking a soda pop, and got H3 tatted on his knucks. All these sweaters come in green, red, and gray over at represent.com/H3H3. We also have the One Meme, One God Virgin Hila sweater. Here's the graphic.
There's only 9 days left.
9 days left, guys. This is a
will-
limited run.
yeah.
That's Elo Wish Shredder, the actual virgin birth. So here you go. Head on over to represent.com/H3H3. And finally, we are having a Teddy Fresh Black Friday sale. All kinds of summer stuff is on sale now. Look at all this stuff. Up to 50% off. Head on over to teddyfresh.com/collections/sale. We got to do something about that URL.
To Shopify.
You can't change that, huh? Shopify. teddyfresh.com/collections/sale. But you can just go to the website and click the sales tab. Hey, we're back. How did you do that?
I got a monitor.
Oh, okay. I was wondering how Dan knew we were coming back.
I'm not good.
We are back, everybody. No meme left behind. Ian,
Yeah.
it is your duty to save a meme.
I don't remember who kicked off the stage falling one.
I think the genesis may have been Kelsey Grammer.
He's gonna play it from here.
Well,
I don't think we have audio from that laptop.
Let's switch. Here.
Yeah, you should do it on
Jump in
Ethan's.
Okay.
No problem. I think the genesis was Kelsey Grammer. We had put that video in the God Vape.
Oh, on the God Vape, right?
Okay. Well, I've got
Yeah.
that one here, so
Right.
let me grab that here.
But I don't believe we ever
So
actually.
it's a small world pretending I was a UN interpreter.
So you should set this up with a little bit with some context.
Yeah. So he was doing a speech at Disneyland, I think, or just yeah,
Wait, wait, it was Disney?
yeah, or he was at California Adventure.
Trip through It's a Small World pretending I was a UN interpreter.
Oh, you're right. All bad things happen in Small World.
I think I'm. Wow. That was really
I just love. I love it so much. It's one of the best.
Yeah,
The good Lord.
Lord.
yeah,
never
definitely.
drops.
He's pretty defeated about that one.
I've often wondered. You know, there's this gag in Family Guy where Peter holds his leg and he goes, "Ah,"
Yes, of
forever.
course, right.
I've wondered if this was in some way inspired by this clip because he kind of does that here.
Yeah,
You
maybe.
continue
Point.
on.
When did this?
What does? Or,
This looks like a really old clip. So.
Yeah, this is classic.
It's like 10 people to see if he's okay.
Here we
Oh,
go.
the
One more
slow-mo.
time. Slow-mo and oh dear Lord.
Oh, good Lord.
damn.
So
Whoops. Yeah, I didn't realize I was digging around, and Kelsey Grammer's had a very rough life.
has he
Yes, like very dark.
really? Like what?
His father was murdered,
Whoa.
Whoa.
and his sister was murdered.
What?
Why?
Separate times.
Whoa.
Random murders? Or?
It was. I think his father was targeted by someone. I read that, but then his sister was. She was attacked by 4 guys, and they stabbed her and left her to die.
What the
Whoa.
hell?
And then both of his half brothers died in a scuba diving accident.
What?
Yeah,
His whole family perished.
I mean, yeah, all in different times of years apart. Yeah,
That is
That is
nuts.
unbelievably tragic. I wouldn't leave the house if I was him.
yeah. And then there was
But
a
here he is falling off the stage.
Yeah. This is his personal tragedy.
there was a weird coincidence where the name of the guy who killed his father, his last name was Niles, which is the name of his
Oh, the brother and
brother in Frasier. And then the name of the guy who killed his sister, his name was Freddie, and his son's name in Frasier is Freddie. So like it's just the 2 close characters to him in Frasier are named after.
Is that a proof that we're in a simulation or there's
I don't know. I don't
or a
know.
conspiracy to kill?
Interesting thing. But
Wow,
yeah,
well, that is very
dark shit.
tragic. Thank you,
Yeah.
Ian.
yeah,
Yeah. So
very uplifting.
I feel bad for him.
Yeah, seriously.
Gee whiz.
yeah,
It's kind of nuts how you can just go through your life. Like, take my life, for example. Everything's great. Just, we're married. You can have, we're about to have a baby. And then one day you could just be stabbed.
Mhm.
And it's like,
That's it.
and then you can also be having a speech and fall off the stage. I mean, anything could happen.
Those two things are about on the same level, yeah.
Here's another one that we had. It's Madonna. This was at the Brit Awards a few years ago.
So what happened here?
I guess the cape was supposed to come
Got
off.
caught on someone's horn or something?
Apparently, she was supposed to take the cape off earlier, but it was tied too tightly and she couldn't get it off.
Wardrobe malfunction.
Yeah.
Oh.
Let's see that one again.
Yeah, that was quite the tumble there.
Does that mean she knew it was coming?
I
Oh.
was like trying to get it off, right?
Well, somebody pulled it. Someone yanked their ass off the stage.
Oh my god.
The dancers are all pros. They just like keep going.
I think one of them may have been trying to help her get it off.
Oh.
Oh, and he yanked her ass off the stage?
Yeah.
Because he gave it a really good tug. And he was like, fuck this cape.
Yeah, she responded to it. She tweeted and said, Armani hooked me up. My beautiful cape was tied too tight. Nothing can stop me. And love really lifted me up.
Beautiful.
That's nice.
Zach, I heard you scream me out right from the back. What did you mean by that?
Come on, she took a mega fall there.
Nothing can bring her down. What did she say?
She said, well, love lifted me up.
Love lifted her up, Zach. Are you rebuting that? Rebuking that?
Absolutely.
Here's a Bieber one.
Poor
Trying to
Bieber.
fix his pants and didn't see this massive hole in
He's
the
got a
stage.
lot
Oh
of...
my god.
Oh shit!
Left the fucking giant hole in the stage. Ian, you set that up so casually.
Yeah, he probably should have spotted that. It's a pretty big hole.
Well, I don't...
even
I,
looking down.
first of all,
Yeah.
who is managing the stage and leaves a giant hole in it? I don't blame Bieber, really.
Yeah, no.
It's probably one of those where you like show up from the whole.
Oh, but
It
they should
lifts
still
you
cover
up.
it, no?
Yeah, they should.
Also,
yeah, no. Somebody got fired that night.
Justin
For
seems
sure.
to be wearing 20 layers of clothing,
Yeah.
too, so I don't blame him for not being able to
Get,
react.
gets chilly in those big.
Can we see that again? That was really something. Oh my God, it's like a disappearing act. Is this Justin Bieber or David Blaine? See ya.
Oh man.
You know, I feel bad for the Biebs. He gets a lot of crap from everyone. He's
Yeah.
just a sweet
Yeah.
kid trying to do his thing. And he's just falling through holes and taking a break.
It's rough out there.
Any more information about that? I'm fascinated by that one.
He tweeted out the video and was just like, "I'm a cat. I've got 9 lives. LOL."
Oh, okay.
There's a real like, and he has like music over it. He did a little edit.
That's what you got to do. You just own it.
Yeah.
Are you a Beeb Lieber?
Oh, we've
whatever?
talked. We've got into it.
Yeah.
Bugatti Biebs. He's the best.
Are you a fan or
What
are you
does
being
that
ironic?
mean?
I like him. I think he's got. I like his music.
I saw him on stage with Post Malone and I thought he was great.
Yeah.
Everyone
super
seemed to
talented.
really like it. Yeah, he's super talented. He's got a great voice and he's got grace under the when he's got grace. You know, I watch videos of the paparazzi hassling him and it does give me a tremendous amount of compassion for him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And all the stupid things he's done, he's under a lot of pressure and expectation. He's always been like the guy. He's so famous, like he's just trying to go outside and live his life. And TMZ and paparazzi just obsessively follow this guy,
Mm-hmm.
trying to push his buttons.
And have been for years. I mean,
Oh,
he was
yeah.
like a
Yeah.
child star, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's been famous
Like
for a while.
Considering the
30.
age where this all happened to him, the stuff that he's done that people don't like him for is, I don't think it's that severe. He's
Well-
just like a kid making some mistakes.
Yeah.
And
Well, what has he done that people are very upset about? He like peed and
he like peed in a bucket or something.
okay,
and-
so big deal. What else?
Who
He
amongst
said,
us?
I mean, yeah, kind of.
oh, he was at the.
He ran some lady over. Remember that video?
mm-mm.
wait.
He was like
Oh, wait,
backing up.
I
and
remember
ran
he
some
hit a
lady over.
paparazzi that was getting a little too close to his car.
Maybe that's what I saw. He ran someone over.
He
But
was
he
at
got out.
the. He went to like the Anne Frank Memorial and said
Oh,
she
yeah.
would have been a believer.
Yeah,
People got
that
mad
was
at
the
him for
big
that.
one. That was the big one.
That's,
But
That's
but that's
definitely
just
true.
you know, in
that's just a
retrospect.
fact.
Yeah,
She would have been.
yeah, yeah. He's like, listen, if I was a little younger and I was born in the 40s, I'd have fucked Anne Frank for sure.
So then this is one of my favorites. I love this video so much.
Oh yeah.
And I got a couple angles here I got to bring up. This is Travis Scott at Drake's Boy Meets World tour. And there's another situation, these big holes in the ground. It's a big problem.
Big holes, big problems.
His mic is auto-tuned.
Oh my God.
What's with the holes in the?
Yeah, we got to do
Well, most
something about these
stages
holes.
have a trap door like that, but yeah, obviously somebody fucked up leaving that open.
Now, did he fall off the stage or in a hole?
Oh.
I can't tell if he fell off something or in something.
It looks
There's
like
a hole in the middle.
Yeah, it's
Like
another.
the Justin Bieber one.
Wow, he really. And so the fact that you can auto tune a fall kind of goes to show you how hard overtime these auto tunes are working.
Yeah. And then Drake is like, "That's turn." He tries to come help him out.
Oh my god.
Wait, is that his foot? Okay. Wow, I'm surprised he wasn't injured. That looked really bad.
And then, well, he actually did a lot of damage when he fell in
Really?
that hole.
Really? What happened?
Well,
to him?
actually, he made a statement. Someone asked him about it. He said, "I didn't fall, dude. I flew. I was floating. I don't fall.
Oh, come on.
Nothing happened. Floating is amazing." And he said, "I'm a magician like David Blaine."
Oh.
Disappeared, you know.
You called it.
But actually, the let's see. This is what they keep in that hole. It's like this big globe.
What?
That
Wait, that was in the hole?
Yeah,
He
how?
fell
it
on
comes.
that?
It like comes out of it, and it's like
Whoa.
inflatable globe thing that Drake would perform with. And he fell on it and smashed the shit out of it.
Whoa.
And Drake did this whole show for free. He had to refund. He refunded everybody.
Just because
Just
of that?
because of that?
Yeah, because that's like such a big piece of the show.
What?
Really?
People
So-
came for the globe. I mean,
Drake was all right, but the globe was
Right.
freaking
Yeah.
nuts.
Wow.
Whoa, that was how much you think that would have cost
Oh
Drake?
God, I mean, I don't know.
Close to $1 million, possibly.
Because that's a bit. It was like a huge arena in London.
Oh my
Is
it's
god.
at O2 Arena, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like one of the huge ones. And
Probably $1 million.
Yeah, that
Damn.
fall cost a
Oh,
lot.
he
of money.
flew. Oh yeah, I flew, boy. I wonder if he still got paid, Travis Scott.
I don't know. I mean, Drake probably wanted to make him fly a little bit.
Yeah, exactly. Wow.
Let's see. Do we have? Oh yeah, and then I think this is one that you put in here. This is
Who's you?
you,
Oh.
Ethan, you, Miguel,
oh, this is
at the
classic.
Billboard Music Awards when he.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God.
This one deserves to be
Wait,
slow
what
mode.
happened here?
Well, let's watch it once more. Miguel kicks two girls in the face, is what it's called. And he attempts to jump over the crowd. And what he ends up doing is a WWF crotch slam on a poor girl's face. Now, let's watch it normal speed and then back slow mo. Oh, we're in slow mo now. Okay. Oh, this isn't slow mo.
Regular.
This is really something. And here you'll notice and he continues
He
to
keeps
sing,
singing.
of course, as she sustained a life-changing injury, what looked like. And then he gets close with the girl who didn't even get body.
Yeah, that's
slammed.
not her.
The girl that he hugs, she like pushes the girl that got hurt out of the way. It's like, all right,
Well,
Clear outta here.
yeah, let's go slow mo on this.
Okay. Let's see.
Because this is a really special moment.
Whoops. Speed.
Let's go quarter. Yeah, there you go.
Let's see. Fast forward there.
Oh, can
No,
you go
that's the-
quarter speed, Ian?
Quarter.
Yeah,
let's
let's go.
go ultra slow here.
So here we have this fateful moment, and not sure why he thought this was a great idea, but WWF and body slammed her.
Oh,
Whoa.
dude, that is serious.
What a pro.
Now you'll notice that she falls to the ground and
so she's with the dark hair.
Yeah, with the dark hair right there. Yeah.
And then the blonde girl's like,
Yeah,
oh,
she's like,
Smell you later.
yeah.
my turn.
That's amazing, isn't it? His music sounds even better.
Yeah.
Quote or square.
Nice. Actually,
Wow.
and apparently I found this article where they said he was told not to do the jump. He asked them
Oh.
before if he could, and they were like, "Don't do it," and he went for it anyway.
No, I got it. Don't worry, guys.
And was there any consequence to that
Well,
fateful leap?
I found this was immediately after backstage. He brought the girl that hit the deck backstage to apologize. And then he did an interview with her.
Obviously, there's a little bit of a, you give it your all when you're on stage. Sometimes
She's
things get a
just
little crazy.
icing her
Tell me a little bit
elbow.
about what happened.
I think it's kind of clear what happened, but I'm really happy to.
No. What
bring my
happened?
new friends we just met.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we met under not the best circumstances, but
right.
I think we're.
Is he trying to
I
court her?
I see it's your elbow.
I'm not sure.
I think this is a setup for a date.
Not the best circumstances. They just kicked you in the head.
What
so
happened?
you're
No.
sticking to
He's
the
like, you know what
dance to
happened.
Miguel's
He's like, no.
songs? Were you a big fan of Miguel? I'm
You
gonna put you on the spot.
crouch slammed her into the stage.
Yeah, she really got the brunt of it.
I
there.
see it's your elbow, so you're still gonna be able to dance to Miguel songs. Were you a big fan of Miguel? I'm gonna put you on the spot. Were you a big fan of Miguel before he jumped on you?
No.
I adorn him.
Huh. And you still adorn him, even though you've got a nice pack on your elbow.
crotch.
Yeah.
Every fan's dream, isn't it?
Fair enough.
Apparently, she went to the hospital not long after that and was
She's
reporting.
passed on.
She said she. Yeah, that was it. She said that she was having some like memory issues and stuff.
Oh my goodness.
But
It's
then,
a little.
Her elbow?
yeah, and then 2 years after this happened, the other girl that got hit actually did sue him.
Really?
Yeah,
And did she win?
I
Any money?
couldn't find
Probably.
any. Yeah, that was.
Probably settle on something like that.
Yeah.
You know, is it a little messed up how they like parade her around afterwards? Like, oh yeah, she just hurt her elbow a little bit.
I mean, she may have, on a level, been excited. Like, if she really was a fan, it's like, okay, I'll use this as an opportunity to
Yeah.
get to meet my idol or whatever. But yeah, he was definitely keeping it ambiguous for legal reasons in his description
The
of
lawyers
what
are-
happened.
right.
Yeah, I'm not admitting to
Don't say
anything.
it.
Well, that's what her representation. He was like, instead of taking her to get her checked out, you brought her to go do a quick interview.
Mm.
And he was like, that, we don't really appreciate that, but
Sure.
how
Well,
it
God bless.
goes.
Terrific stuff.
And that was the last of the stage falls that we've
Is it,
got.
why? What?
Nice.
It shouldn't be as funny as it is to watch people fall.
Well,
off
the
stage
stage,
like that.
yeah.
I don't know
It just
why.
is. It just is great.
Because it's, well, watching someone fall just by itself is already great.
Right.
But then when you see like a famous person,
Yeah.
like these idols that people look up to that are like untouchable,
Right.
larger than life,
Yeah.
falling through a hole in the stage.
It's such a contrast.
Schadenfreude, I believe.
Yeah, right.
is what it
and
is.
it's humanizing, I guess, in a way.
Hmm.
Just see that they're just people. They eat shit sometimes.
Can you remember any bad falls you've had in front of people that were embarrassing? Or
Mm.
Because I fell down a flight of stairs at school once. In front
Oh,
of, like-
really?
Yeah, in front of a lot of
You
other.
took a lot of time.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Tell me about the fall.
Yeah, well, it was like it was very it was very icy outside and a lot of snow, so everyone was tracking in snow, and it was very slippery, and I just
Mm.
down the whole thing, on my ass, and there were a lot of people around, so that was
You were embarrassed.
yeah.
Did you carry trauma from it, do you think?
Yeah, I'm still emotionally scarred. I can't go up a flight of stairs.
I mean, seriously, was it a real?
No, it's just when you're in high school, everything's even like you feel like
Embarrassing,
everyone's
yeah.
hyper
Yeah. Right.
aware of what you're doing.
Were you injured?
No, I was
Not injured.
just my pride.
Was there anyone that you cared about that witnessed it, like a friend or a girl you were interested in?
No, there were friends around. Obviously, you get roasted a lot. And
Yeah.
things like that.
Yeah.
Am I the only one that fell?
Well,
Everyone's had a bad
that
fall?
sounds like a
I can't
pretty
think of like
epic
a
fall.
specific like traumatic incident
Mm.
like that. I
I
mean, not
had
to.
one fall. It wasn't like embarrassing, but like we were on those trips where they take the whole class, like at the end of the year or something. And we were in this one like kibbutz, or I don't know what it was, but there was someone with like a little cart pulling like a little open cart. I don't know, like something on wheels that you could stand on.
Yeah.
And for some reason, the whole class decided to go on it. I don't even remember how it happened.
Mm-hmm.
But we all went and stood on this thing while this guy was driving
Yeah.
this little cart, and then he decided to take a turn, and I fell.
You fell off?
Fell
Just
off.
you?
Just me. And he almost like he kept going. He didn't realize, and he almost like went over my head.
Holy
It was
shit.
Crazy. He stopped right there.
And were you
And,
roasted by your classmates?
I was more like I got in trouble because we weren't supposed to do that.
Oh.
And I don't know.
I'm not quite sure I have
don't
an
remember.
image in my head of what happened.
Like kind
There's a
of.
car with a cart.
Yeah.
And you all got in the back of
It's
the...
like a little car, like a mini, like a golf cart or
Right.
something like that.
Okay.
You know.
And you were in the golf cart.
So he was carrying a thing on the back, like
Okay.
attachment.
Okay.
So it was kind of like an open
But
one.
how many people were on it?
Like 30.
Really?
Yeah.
And you're the only one that ate shit, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, that makes it so much worse.
Did you tumble really hard?
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
Wow. Well, I'm glad you survived that. Jesus. I just had a memory of something really embarrassing that I did. I didn't fall, but the best I can remember is I was super into yo-yoing. I was fucking fire, by the way. I was so insane. I was sleeping it. I was cribbing it.
Yeah.
And, of course, my favorite and most impressive, round the world.
The classic.
You go around the world, you're still spinning, you're still slamming. And so I was going at the grocery store with my friend, and we were just doing yo-yo with his friend, with the friend. Their parents was grocery shopping, and I'm doing round the world, having a good time. And there's an old lady that I fucking beat her in the
Nailed
face.
her with the yo-yo?
Because I was going, I guess, like that, and I didn't see her. She crept up on me because they're slow and quiet. And I hit her right in the glasses,
Oh my God.
and her glasses fell off.
Whoops.
You sent her around the world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Do you have an X brain? Was that the?
X-brain?
I seem to remember that being like the cool one.
I don't remember, but it was one of the good ones.
Yeah.
Sick ass
Looks
bearings.
Did your school try and people were always coming to my school and trying to sell me yo-yos? Is
Yeah.
that a thing did you have that? Is that-
Like yo-yo salesman?
Yeah,
Some
yeah.
vagabond.
That's
and he's just
fun.
like, got a bunch
Constantly.
No, my school outlawed yo-yos because they were being used as weapons.
of- What?
Like straight barbarians out at recess, slinging yo-yos at each other. But the lady, she passed on.
That was it.
No, she was fine. She just yelled at me, and I was super embarrassed.
By the way, my story, it ended up also even in an article in a local newspaper.
Really?
Wait.
Yeah.
What was the headline?
And that was the first time I learned that the media lies because they made up this whole thing about how the driver was telling us not to go on the thing and he didn't. And fine.
How's that new? It must have been a
Wait.
slow news day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was just like
Yeah.
local
We were
kid falls
kids.
off cart.
Whoa. What was the headline?
Some kid falls off a thing.
So
and-
you were the subject of that. Wow.
No way.
Dang.
You
God,
think there's an
I'd love to
archive of
read
that
that. I
article
know.
somewhere?
I have it in Israel.
Oh, we got to.
You
see
saved
that.
it.
Yeah.
What did your parents think about that?
I tried to make it seem like less than it was because I didn't want to get in trouble.
Mm-hmm.
But we were like away in a northern area, so my parents couldn't like come and see me or anything.
They called your parents, the teacher?
They called my mom, and I was like, "Don't tell Dad. Like it's nothing serious."
Right. And when you got back home, were you in deep shit?
No, I think my mom.
She kept it.
I think I managed to make it seem like not much happened.
Damn, your mom saved your ass, dude.
And looking back, really not much happened, but I felt like I was gonna get in trouble.
Yeah, when you're a kid, that's
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
life and death.
Oh yeah.
Oh, come on.
Yeah.
Well, there you have it.
That's incredible.
What's next on the docket?
That was it. The next one is Hila's segment, I believe.
Hila segment. So what should we do? Should we,
We do
play
a little
musical
music-
chairs?
Little ring around the rosy. here.
Although, I guess
I don't
you're
have
there.
a video to show. It's just an article.
But you're gonna throw it on the screen, no? Oh, she can do it from here, Dan.
Yeah.
All right. This is
We got this.
whatever. There's no expectation here. No meme left behind, guys.
You know, one thing with the falling, and this is a bit of a confession, but like, this isn't like a public embarrassment thing. This is more my own shame. When I'm alone and I'm going up the stairs, I have like this weird tendency where I always try and do it too fast, and I eat shit on the stairs like often, but never like I keep it under wraps if
What do
I'm
you
like
do,
with
2
other
steps,
people.
3 steps?
Yeah, exactly. Like I don't know why, but I'm always like, you know, when I get home or something,
Now,
I'm
are
climbing
you
up the stairs in my apartment building, I'll be like 2-stepping it up and just full on, just flat on my face. Like it's happened countless
Do you
times.
think this is a problem?
I mean, it's kind of a problem. Like it's consistent enough that I'm aware that it's like a thing that I eat shit on stairs.
And why is it that you just don't slow down? Take the
I
steps
don't know,
more?
man. It's something wrong with me. Because again, if there's somebody else around, you know, I'm not doing that.
You're not doing that, only by yourself.
Yeah.
And have you ever seriously injured yourself?
I mean, not seriously, no.
You've got a bash.
Yeah, I've bashed my elbow pretty fucking hard. Yeah.
Is it a thrill-seeking?
I guess, or I'm just, I'm always
Extreme
in a hurry.
thrill-seeking.
Yeah, just like, can I do it? How many stairs can I do at once? Whatever. It's such a like little kid thing. It's embarrassing.
See, I'm getting too fat and out of shape that I have trouble on stairs.
Just the one step is tough.
One step is thrill-seeking. All the thrill-seeking I need.
Do you know this one, dude?
Are we having issues?
You got it, yeah.
Well, guys, as we've stated, no memes shall be left behind. We are behind enemy lines. We are doing technical fixes.
Okay.
Okay, there you go. Sorry. Okay, I won't. I was trying to save it. All right, Ela,
All
what is
right.
your segment?
What you got? What
So-
we miss?
This next story is one of my favorite stories.
Ah, yes.
A corporate executive led a secret double life as an Australian poo jogger. And what happened is that this guy,
The Washington Post, democracy dies in darkness.
Yes.
so this guy he had like a nice job. Sorry, I'm not used to the double.
He was actually on the city council inclusivity board. Which
He was on the city oh, yeah.
you have this bullet point thing here?
Yeah, okay.
Okay,
yeah. And so I don't know how to do this because I can't read from the article.
Yeah, just read from this.
Okay. So he was served on the city council, which made recommendations about how the city should grow.
Mm-hmm.
And he had a pretty high up job.
He's a well-respected member of the community.
Yeah. But in an unflattering picture snapped on a public sidewalk in Australia, he recently was discovered as
The infamous
doing this.
poo jogger.
How is
No.
that not staged? That's too perfect.
So I think the story is
It's not staged. The guy that took this picture actually was planning it for like a year. Because
wow.
Oh, he's like on the hunt.
they
Yeah.
kept getting this like human shits on the street. And it was like not even, it was clear that it wasn't an accident because sometimes he would even leave toilet paper next to the
Dude,
poop.
he left toilet. He brought toilet paper with him. He went there to shit
Yeah.
outside.
Yeah.
Wow, that's premeditated
Yeah.
shitting.
And so over time, the people that lived in that area were trying to figure out like when he was doing it to find a schedule or
Right.
something. And then they were trying to get a picture of him so they could reveal who it was. And it took them about a year until they figured out like the time that he was usually doing it. And then
Wow.
they left. They tried leaving like cameras in the area.
I want to see a documentary. about it.
And eventually this guy was waiting for him with the camera. And when he was about to snap the picture, there was like a red dot on the camera.
Mhm.
And he saw it and looked. And then
Oh,
that's when he
perfect.
took the picture.
Amazing. This is like a true crime documentary.
Yeah.
Seriously.
And
It's more like that. What's the show that's like a parody of those?
American Scandal or whatever.
Or Vandal.
Vandal,
American
yeah.
Vandal.
I love
Yeah.
that show.
It almost
Great one.
seems straight out of that.
Totally.
Did he like? Was it targeted? Was he trying to poo on specific people's neighborhood, like
I
their
don't
doors,
I
or
think so.
he
It
was just
seemed like he
an-
just had like a weird thing
He had a
about
fetish.
pooping outside or
Gave him a
something.
thrill.
Can you see his nuts or what?
no? I don't think.
Because, yeah, probably
Let's
not.
just assume. Let's just say no for the.
Yeah, let's
you-
say it's his other leg.
No, I don't think you can see his nuts, but there's a lot going on that you can't see.
Oh my God, the picture is so good.
So
His name is Andrew McIntosh. If you're an audio listener, you need to go Google this immediately.
So what was the result of this investigation?
When he clicked to take the picture, he looked at him and just said hello.
No shame.
Wait, who said hello? The pooper?
Yeah.
Hello.
the poo jogger.
Fuck.
And then once this was released, it became viral, and everyone knew it was him. And he was charged with a fine of $378.
Oh, that's a small price to pay
Pretty
for
light.
Yeah.
1,000 times.
Yeah.
But he lost his job.
Okay.
That is a bummer.
Yeah.
It was an executive, you said, right?
He was on the city council.
He was like
He was a public servant.
No, it looks like I just
he
Googled
gave
his
his
name.
resignation.
He was a corporate executive and on the city council.
Oh,
so
he
he's like very upstanding
Yeah.
member of society in like every way.
Such a perfect story, isn't it?
God. Where do you go from there?
To the sidewalk to let one know.
Fair enough.
There's one great tweet that someone made. I want the poo jogger footage narrated by David Attenborough.
Definitely. Is there a video or just a
No,
photograph?
just the photo.
Today, here, you could see the Australian poo jogger who comes out at 3 a.m. and shits on his neighbor's grass. No one has found him in the wild until now.
That is a beautiful thing.
That's it.
There you have it, Hila. Very well described. The poo jogger. We are coming right along here on No Memes Left Behind, and we are certainly not leaving any of our comrades
That
behind.
certainly should not have been left behind because
And it hasn't.
that was amazing.
Not anymore. Dan, you're up next with the wacky and wild world of world records.
Yes. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
We
Let's
should
do a
little
switch.
swappy. All right, so yeah, somehow this slipped through the cracks, but even before looking for content for the show, just like weird ass world records has always been really interesting to me. People that demonstrate some bizarre fucking skill.
Mm-hmm.
So this is all going to build up to something, but we'll start a little slow. So this was relatively recently. This guy Eli Bishop held the world record for number of claps in a minute.
It's exciting.
Yeah. You can clap. It's called speed clapping, and apparently there's like this whole subculture.
Wait, he's 9?
Well, this is the current champion is a 9-year-old.
Whoa.
This guy who has dedicated his life to it, Mr. Eli Bishop, he's like in his 30s or something.
And he got owned by a 9-year-old.
So yeah, here's poor Eli. Oh, not now. Get the hell out of here, Facebook. So
Wow.
So this is actually kind of cool.
That's clapping.
Yeah, I find that
So I
pretty...
guess they shoot it in high speed so they can actually count each individual clap.
Oh,
This guy,
slow down?
yeah, within 60 seconds was able to clap 120 times.
Sounds like he's beating off super fast.
Yeah, it's kind of, if you don't know what you're hearing, it's a little odd.
100 or 1,000?
Hi, everyone.
Or, I'm sorry,
Thanks for joining
1,020.
us. We're live here on Guinness World Records. We're here
Yeah,
in
yeah,
our
yeah.
New York
Nobody
office
cares about
today.
this guy. He's not the world record anymore. Because this kid, this fucking 9-year-old, so a 9-year-old saw that video and was like, wait, I can do that.
Fuck
do that
that
even
guy.
better.
Yeah.
And it just fucking
Whoa.
demolished this guy. Oh, come on, get out of here. Look at this guy.
That guy's like, this is all I have.
Right.
This is all I have.
Which that's like the flip side to it is like these people that have these odd skills.
Wait, this kid's name is 7?
This kid's name is Seven Wade.
What?
Yep.
A Seinfeld joke.
Yeah.
Wait, what was, is that your...
Yeah, so
Yeah,
7.
Yeah.
No
7 Costanza.
way.
There it is.
You know, I was thinking about naming our first daughter Soda. Because I always thought that was a cute name. There's an episode of Seinfeld where George wants to name his kids 7 and Soda.
And what happens to someone?
Well, one of them steals 7.
Yeah.
His cousin steals 7. And but this must have been
Inspired by that.
inspired by
Yeah, I
Seinfeld.
didn't even think about that.
7. Well, no wonder he's such a superstar. His parents are Seinfeld fans.
So this kid rocks, and yeah, he
The other
beat him
guy
by
seemed faster, though, if I can say that.
yeah, but evidently this they counted this, and he did 1,080, so 60 more claps in a second.
How
Well-
is this a clap?
Well, they're doing some kind of.
It counts like each percussion of it as
It's
an
like
individual.
I think he's hitting like the lower.
Yeah. Well, everyone at home, if you want to, your path to stardom is very clear.
Very simple. You just
All you got to do is. Well, there you have
so
it.
that, I mean, that one's pretty straightforward. But now we'll get into the hard shit here. So this guy Gerard Donny, now he evidently has since broken the record since this video I'm about to show you, but there's no video of it. It was a Guinness verified thing, but there is apparently a record that exists. He's a German guy, so this was on a German television show where he did it. Most number of plungers stuck to someone's back.
What? Why is that even a category?
Right. And so this is where it starts to get like...
This is the beginning of a gay porn, I'm sure. You fucking...
So
he's not even that
only is there a
good.
record, right, and that's the thing. Not only is there a record for this, but the record in 60 seconds, which I guess this is more of just a demonstration, but this guy does have the record, and the record is 15. It's not even like a lot.
Right. He's just throwing shit at these poor guys. I love that they're all in jeans.
And
They're all
look,
in
they
jeans and
reset.
belts.
They like flex, and everybody resets at once.
I gotta say, this is one of the weirdest things I've ever seen.
Yeah, this is
So weird.
This is definitely a fetish. Like, they're hot little twinks and they're all in jeans. And they're all wearing motorcycle helmets.
we got to do it safely. Boom, there it is.
This is really exciting.
Yeah, so this is this is the kind of stuff that you can go down in history for.
I wonder how you
Right.
practice for that. Like, do you call like your friends and be like, I need you for something?
Yeah. Interesting gig, Craigslist. Interesting gig for an afternoon.
Right, $50.
So I need you to wear these dad jeans and stand topless while I throw plungers at you. Cool, I'm into that.
Now
a good
here's
gig.
the real shit.
You know what I
That was
wonder?
good.
How do these categories come into existence? I know the Guinness World Record has all these categories of feats that you can achieve, but how does something like throwing a plunger at a dude?
I
how
think
is
you
that
might
a
even
thing?
be able to just pitch it to them, honestly.
You
Yeah,
can
be
create
like,
your own
gotta be.
records.
Here's an
Yeah.
extraordinary thing. I can throw plungers at people and make it stick to them.
Mm.
And you
Gotta
should
be
come
a
out and
really
check it out.
unique person to like pursue something so weird but make it a Guinness record.
Right.
Like
Well, it's making me think. I wonder if I have any Guinness-worthy talents that just haven't been pitched to them yet.
Right, exactly.
Like times masturbated in one day. I wonder if that is a Guinness World Record.
You know,
I'm gonna look
I
that
wouldn't
up.
be
Yeah, I'm
surprised.
gonna look that up.
Probably.
So I think I may be the. They're like 30. I was like, oh, I beat that. I'm at 50. Easy.
So this one, now what I found out is that there's actually competing record organization. Guinness is the famous one, of course, but there's also Record Setter apparently.
Competitor.
Right, a competitor. Now, this is a guy from the Philippines. He set the record for the most lit candles extinguished by a fart.
Lit.
what?
Whoa!
What?
That's sad.
Why only
What?
6?
Yeah, which again, it's like I feel like somebody could do better. Somebody out there in the audience, you could totally one up this guy.
Not even a smile. This is serious
So
business.
did I do it? Did I do it?
Yo. Is this not just like Expert Village where you could just send anything in?
Maybe.
Yo, can I watch that again?
Yeah, we gotta roll that back.
So the guy's on his back and he's got like a horn up to his asshole, and he's doing power farts on 5 lit candles and blowing them out every time. Boom. That sound is something,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Definitely a fetish.
Yeah, I'm into it. God, I come in my pants every time I hear it. Look how serious he is. His face is
So much
all
concentration.
business.
Yeah.
He's holding his sack, by the way. He's got a hand on his chode. I don't know what that does, but I'm sure it's part of his superpower.
Gotta get the right angle.
What? I like that it's just like, what? That's incredible. I have got 10 weird sex records. Dan, would you like to hear them?
Yeah, let's hear it.
This is part 2, though. I'm
Gotta get
Well, here, furthest ejaculation
Whoa.
is
Like distance?
is 19 feet, longer than a stretch limo. What?
19 feet?
18 feet 9 inches. Now that's a record.
Yeah.
Most orgasms in 1 hour. Here's the one that I was going for. Record is a woman who had 134
What a
orgasms
twist.
over the course of an hour. The record for males, just 16.
Huh.
How do you even
verify that?
Who's verifying?
Yeah.
Well, I've heard of women who have a disease where it's actually like a psychological problem where they can't stop orgasming. And it seems like torture for them.
Mm.
But 16.
Where's the physical with a guy? You know, you got a little
Right.
something proving it.
I'm sure you could monitor like heart rate and things.
Oh, maybe.
Ian's thought this through.
But did they do all that? For such a
Well, for Guinness World Record, you
They take it very seriously. What else you got?
16. I feel like I could give that a run.
That's the
16
guy's
in
record?
an hour.
16 in an hour.
I mean, that's one every
That's pretty quick. That's a lot.
5 minutes
on.
or something.
Nah.
I mean, if you think you're up to
You'd
the
hit
task.
like 10 and you'd die.
Yeah, in an hour is pretty fucked. Well, your dick just becomes like super numb.
It would
probably.
fall
right.
off.
Yeah.
16, huh? Honorable mention is the official longest orgasm was recorded in 1966 when a woman had a 45-second orgasm that involved 25 individual contractions.
Oh, so the contractions is probably they're able to monitor that. Maybe.
Man who fathered the most children, 69 kids. Mrs. Vasilyevna is pregnancy prowess pales in comparison to the multiplying. Could you just write this like a normal person? The King of Morocco had between, over his lifespan, the King of Morocco fathered at least 1,014 children. Surely Genghis Khan, probably. Okay, whatever. This stopped being interesting. Go ahead, Dan.
All right. So this all leads me to some of my favorite videos I've seen on the internet in a long time. So this is actually very recent. Back in September of this year, this guy in India, his name is Navin Kumar, broke the world record for the most number of walnuts smashed with your forehead.
Another really competitive
Well,
genre.
let me tell you. I got news. It is very competitive. There are a lot of guys
Really?
chasing this one. Yes. So,
Wow.
So the previous record, he broke. This guy did 217, and he broke the previous record by 36. So
Smashed it.
Literally
Literally.
smashed the record. So
Oh my god.
Wow. Is this a superpower?
Why would you even want to do that?
Those nuts are really tough. You gotta.
no, a walnut. It's no joke. And at the end of this video, you'll see. I mean, his forehead is like.
He
That'd
sounds
be
like.
bad for you.
Oh yeah.
No, it cannot be good.
Well, you know, NFL players have like brain damage. They're trying to like
There
this.
was just a story about that on 60 Minutes.
So imagine smashing your head into a walnut like 1,000 times. Well, it's worth it for the glory, I guess. Listen to how much pain he's in.
I know, but the grunts are really what makes it.
Dude, you don't have to do this.
I feel like he lost some speed on that turn.
Yeah, you did.
They really should have. They got a longer table.
You don't have to do this, man.
So
Before yelling in the back.
right, you could do it. So that was a minute. Didn't quite make it the whole way, but shake his hand. Oh yeah,
Wow.
they're all very calm. So imagine going through all of
There's a
that.
TV camera there.
Yeah, I mean, Guinness was there and everything. Like this was all. This was sanctioned. Now imagine going through all of that, only to have 1 month later.
Oh no. This is a super competitive.
This guy's name is Mohammed
You know what we
Rashid
should do?
Nassim.
Hey, we should maybe have Joey Sal's try to crack walnuts with his dad
Oh,
for the charity.
Yeah.
Like every walnut he cracks is like
This
more
is
money that
really
we'll
hard.
donate.
And what is he gonna do? 2?
Yeah, but it's amazing. That'll be so good. Maybe that's a good one.
We'll see if he's down.
We can ask him.
Joey's
down for anything,
You're right.
literally.
He really is. He's the man.
Especially for the sake of charity. I mean, he's got a sweet heart.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So, so not only did this guy, the previous guy, Naveen, did 217. This guy, 32-year-old Mohammed Rashid Nassim, managed to.
He's got a fancier table. I can already.
Got
tell.
a fancier table, and if you thought that last guy's sound effects, his efforts were good, you got to hear this guy.
Now, are these taped to the table? Is that what I
But
think?
maybe there's like a little bit of stickiness.
I think it is.
This guy's a genuine pro.
3, 2, 1, start.
You don't have to do this, dude. Holy
Oh my
shit.
God.
Imagine, but these guys practice this a lot too,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah, you'd have to, I guess.
This poor guy. Those are,
He cut the turn. You see that? It's just one long.
Right. Yeah. See, he got the right strategy,
good observation.
and he's focusing his energy much more strongly with
Got
that.
like a whole sign printed on the table.
Oh, I didn't even
Oh,
see
no.
that. Holy shit.
No.
Oh, they're all bloody now. He's like, oh my god. Oh my god.
God. And Guinness approved this.
That is fucking nuts. He was about 150 deep, and then just suddenly every single one of these, he's not stopping.
He missed.
Oh my god, look at his forehead. It's
Dude,
so
there
fucked.
was one where he missed the nut and slammed his head on the table, and there was a huge splatter of blood.
My fucking
What
god.
a warrior. This guy's a warrior.
What
Seriously.
did he get out of this? Did he get money?
I don't think there's any cash prize for it's just the glory.
The glory.
It's the glory.
He gets to keep the walnuts.
It's all for being. It's all for being in that luxurious book.
Yeah.
That
yeah.
was hard to watch.
Yeah, I did not realize how. You got that sound effect, Zach?
Oh my god.
My god.
That was
That's,
really hard to watch. Did you not
seriously.
notice that gruesome?
I didn't realize how gruesome that one got. I only discovered this one this morning because I was trying to find more info on that other one and saw the story that
That was
literally less than a month later he got completely blown away by this guy. A true expert.
Can't compete with that.
No.
That guy, his mind and body and health, exists solely to smash those nuts.
That's why I'm wondering, like, how do you get rewarded? There must be.
This guy nut cracks at work.
Yeah, he not. Literally, you're right. Do you not crack at work? He's like, yup.
All the time.
What does he get? I
Nut
don't
crack
know.
forward.
Is there? What does
Just
it say
get
in
a
the
copy of the
description?
book.
What's
This is his actual YouTube channel. I just
Oh
realized.
wow.
just has his name?
There he is.
Can you show more? Click show more.
Yeah, let's see what he has to say about this.
Nothing.
Category
Sports.
sports.
Huh? Can't argue with that. Well, that was really something.
Yeah, so there's a whole wide world of this. And yeah, I don't know, like, even though this is hilarious, I find something really interesting about people that choose to be excellent at something so stupid.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, yeah, it's dumb, but this guy is the best person on the planet
The one
at
thing they got
smashing
going
walnuts
on.
with his forehead. Yeah.
That would make an incredible documentary, don't you think?
Yeah.
People that pursue becoming specialized
Hyper specialized in these
one weird thing.
weird little niche things. Yeah.
That would be amazing, man. You got to, Dan, you have a mission in life.
I think so. I think so. I'm going to go out to, I think this guy,
Well, if
this
you-
guy's from Pakistan. So
If you can't make it, we'll
Heading out.
send Joey Salads to do some on the scene reporting.
Yeah, we'll have to see if he's good to go.
That
So
was
yeah, that's
really-
it. That's the wild and
Wow.
wacky world of
That was wonderful.
Guinness World Records.
Wow.
That was nuts.
Ian coming in strong. Wow. How long were you thinking of that?
Oh, like 10 minutes.
What else is next?
Reporters destroying shit.
This is me.
This is all you, dude.
Those Guinness books were my favorite thing.
Yeah, they're
I
amazing.
always
aren't
was
they?
really interested in them
Like-
when I was a kid too. Yeah.
They're so cool.
Wow. How do I top the nutcracker?
Should have saved that for the end.
Man, that was incredible. I'm really enjoying this very special episode of H3 Podcast of Leaving No Man Behind. Having a lot of fun out here.
You know, it had to be done.
It had to be done.
This
and
couldn't
have happened.
It couldn't have been hidden from the people. I mean,
policy of the United States military is to leave no man behind.
Right.
And it is our policy here on this podcast to leave no man behind as well. So we didn't have a choice.
Yeah. We actually didn't want to.
I didn't want to go back.
Yeah.
I didn't have a choice. So here we have, this is something that I've been working on and thinking about for a long time. There are these wonderful videos of reporters destroying shit. Now, the question that I have when you go deep down this rabbit hole of these goofy reporters not walking into ice sculptures or knocking over whatever on during live broadcasts, it's always the same guy, kind of. Or, well, there is duplicates. And so I'm wondering, is this fake? Is this real? Is this, because these are old clips, is this viral?
Marketing
Before
somehow?
viral? Because if it's fake, this guy's like a genius before it was a thing. So let me get into this here. This is the guy in question.
A Sun team known worldwide for their bubble artistry is attempting to burst a bubble world record.
They hope to set a new Guinness record for the most people.
Nice segue.
in a soap
Hey.
Yeah, wow. I meant to do that.
Yeah.
Reporter David Nazar is covering the bubble story from the
So this is the
inside
legend.
out
The
at the
legend,
Discovery
yes.
Science Center. David?
This guy, okay.
And Ed and Ann, as you say, we are here at the Discovery Science Center in Santa Ana, all things science, entertainment, education, technology. The event going on the next
David
3
the
weeks here
legend.
is really unbelievable. No, not unbelievable, unbubbleevable, and we're about
Got
to
him.
explain why. All these good folks here are getting in a giant-sized bubble to try and get the Guinness
Well, I have to
World
say,
Record. George, over here,
there's a
if you
lot
will.
of moving parts here to
I want
fake
to
it.
introduce you to Fan Yang, who is
So
undertaking
far, I mean,
this
this seems like
unbelievable
real event.
Fan, thank you so much for being here. And what is going on?
Big fan.
Well, this is going to be a Guinness World Record for the most number of people inside the bubble. We have 150 people here right on the platform to be inside a giant
This
soap
has to
bubble.
be real, right?
150 people. So far, the world record is 90 people in a bubble. The Guinness judges
Imagine
are
taking your day
standing by
off
to
to do
document
this.
all of this.
Yeah, that's correct. We have a Guinness World Record judge right there, so we are ready to go.
How does one get involved in bubbles? What is the dynamic behind all this?
Well, this all comes from my childhood. I was fascinated about the bubbles floating on the surface of the river when I was 6 years old. And then when I was 18 years, I started to experiment with various liquid solutions just to make the largest possible bubble.
Amateur
So, and then I
bubble
was carrying on
scientist.
with my passion, and today I'm the bubble artist and bubble scientist.
And do I understand correctly, you've been working on this for years, and it's some sort of secret mixture, 70% water and 30% you don't like to tell?
I have explored the world of bubbles for the past 27 years.
The world
and
of
course, I come out with a special soapy solution. Is 70% is water,
special
and the
soapy
rest is
solution.
30% is secret ingredients.
It's
So, of
probably
course,
just
the
water
secret
and like
here is
dish soap.
nothing can go wrong. Obviously, no mistake.
Dawn. It's just
Yeah,
Dawn.
here we cannot make a mistakes because we have one attempt and thus we have to make it right.
Thank you, George. Over this way. I want to introduce you to Erin Rhodes. Erin with the Discovery Science Center. Thank you for being here.
You're welcome.
Erin, why is this important? Obviously, it's fun and festivity, but what is the deal with science and bubbles?
Well, it is
Well,
coming.
you know,
Let me
everything we
skip
do at the
forward.
Science Center tries to combine science with fun.
I mean, all of
Discovery
this
Science Center. Thank you so much.
feels
for being
very
here.
real.
So
I
here
guess
we go.
let's do this thing now. Fan, are you ready to get your world record?
Yes, I'm very excited and we are ready to go. And we have a Guinness World Record judge just to give us a sign.
He's telling me to step
In
back.
the audience, yes.
Yes, in the audience as well. Thank you. Okay, so we are ready to go. And can you just step a little bit back so we have one?
Yes, yes.
Thank you. Okay, ready?
Enjoy.
Here we go. 1, 2, 3.
I'm sorry.
What did he just do?
He stepped in the pool.
He broke the bubble.
He broke the bubble. And they only had one chance, he said. Although I don't know why you would only have one chance, but I'm not a bubble expert.
God.
Sorry about that. Can you... Dave?
That was very real.
Live.
Ed and Ann, we'll send it back to you. Sorry.
Oh my God.
My intern 20 years ago.
This is like
Dude,
a
if it's
thing-
fake,
Okay.
No, it's
they're
not
all like
fake.
unbelievably good at.
Okay, so
It doesn't
I
look
have a
fake.
theory. Yeah, I love this Tim Heidecker moment. He apologizes to the news anchors.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. Can you? I'm sorry, Ed and Ann, we'll send it back to you. Sorry.
Okay, so there you have it. It looks real.
I have a feeling it's fake.
Really?
I like
the one time only thing seems suspicious to me.
Now, why would you only be able to do it once?
There's probably an
Okay,
explanation.
Okay, there's an explanation. On to Exhibit B, and thank you, Ian, for supporting me in this pursuit. Now, fast forward to another reporter goof, and wouldn't you know, it's the same reporter, another live broadcast with an ice sculpture. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, I saw that first video, and I was like, wow, this is incredible. This is real. This is real stuff. When I saw this clip, it threw everything into question. Dan. Here we go.
Your prized possessions.
Oh, yeah. This is a Baracus cherub. It's actually been a very tough piece to do. We've been working on it for about 8 hours right now. We still got quite a ways to go on it.
It's a beautiful,
it's a beautiful
angelic
piece when we'll
ice
be done.
sculpture.
Yes.
Now, can I take a closer look at this? Because why is this your Oh my God.
Okay.
I am
All right.
so sorry.
So
I am
intentional. Come on.
I'm so sorry.
Dude, are you serious?
Why would you touch it?
I'm so sorry. It was just an accident.
Camera equipment.
We'll talk to management.
We'll talk to management. What are you going to do? But
Fake or not, it's fucking hilarious. Like,
I agree. But watch his hand. Okay, now
Yeah,
you
why
can
would you
see.
touch it?
Well, he puts his hand, and he seems to really push it.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
I am so sorry.
But notice, I love how he puts the mic in his face, like
Yeah.
to get his answer.
Right.
So sorry.
Dude, are you serious?
I'm so sorry. It was just an accident.
Camera equipment.
We'll talk to management.
And what?
I'm tired of guys like this. I'm out of here.
We'll get this taken care of.
How do you?
What exactly?
Anyway, with a smile on my face, we'll send it back to you, Ed and Ann.
So that's the same guy?
Same guy.
Yeah.
So one theory that I've worked on is that the first one was real.
Yeah.
Second one was a fake to try to turn it into a thing.
Oh,
Like,
that's interesting.
That's his thing now.
Right.
That being said, the first one, there seemed to be a lot more humiliation and shame, and there was so much more
With all the
moving
build-up,
parts.
too. Yeah, exactly. And there was tons of people there.
It's just some local news channel, so...
Yeah.
Ian?
There are a lot of moving parts. If he did, it's pretty impressive.
That's a big, effort just for a little gag.
Regardless, it is fascinating.
I think what you said. I think the original probably was real, and
That's
then
what I
it
think
just
too.
became his
Right.
signature thing to fuck shit up.
Because the way he handled it the second time was very different. Although he is a pro at this point of ruining things. But now I have a bonus clip for you all, and you can tell me if you think this one is real or fake. And it's another classic.
By the way, I just checked, and Guinness World Record, they don't pay.
Guinness doesn't pay.
What do those nut guys get at?
They don't even cover expenses.
Really?
Oh, you have to pay. Right. That's right. We were trying to get a Guinness person out for something we did.
Right.
What was
we
it?
did. The vape?
Number of shirts?
The vape.
Oh, no, the vape.
We wanted to make like the biggest vape.
Oh,
So
right.
the thing is, you have to pay them to come out.
Right. Which I guess makes sense.
But some of these people look pretty broke. Like, that's like
The nut
they
guy.
spent like their
He
life
taped
savings
nuts
on
to
this.
a table.
I don't think that was with Guinness though. The nut one.
No, it was.
It was.
It was.
Yeah, that was official.
both of them.
Yeah, they had the banner behind them and
sir.
everything.
Oh.
Yeah, no, that was officially sanctioned.
Someone was paid to be there. With that being said, we've got a really classic
This
clip
is the
here
classic.
for your entertainment and
picture
judgment.
that I really want to show you is right over here. This is the Leaning Tower of Pisa on our campus here. And the person that's built it is right around the corner here.
So his cable's wrapped around.
It's Brian Varney.
Sculpture.
Oh God.
Brian is a 1990 graduate of Northern, and he's going to tell us a little bit about this amazing structure.
Well, it's, as you can see, the Leaning Tower of Pisa. It's about 12,000 blocks. It took over 2 weekends to build, and I'm really excited because next week the Guinness Book of World Records team are going to come to evaluate it, and I'm really looking forward to that.
What is he doing?
Hello?
No.
Oh.
This,
Jeez, Brad.
I'm too much of a skeptic. I feel like even this one's fake.
Sorry about this.
He seems.
I guess.
I mean, that's a lot of effort to go through for the gag.
Well,
but
no, I think if it's fake, that they built it, had the purpose of it to
Right.
show it off, and
They already
then
got
they wanted
certified
to
for the
get
record.
well, they wanted to, have a gag while destroying it too. But
Oh my God.
either way, it's a joy.
I mean,
it's a joy to behold it. Either way. Okay. So, what else we got here? We've got a bunch of leftover videos and stuff, but everyone's done their segment. We've saved a lot of memes here today.
Yeah.
We've done a service.
I feel like we all deserve a Purple Heart.
Yeah.
Well, we did it. We did it.
That was good.
We came, we saw, we went to war, we went behind enemy lines, and we saved some really valuable, worthy memes.
Pulled them out of the shit.
Yeah, that was special. So thank you guys joining us on this special episode of No Meme Left Behind. We will be back on Friday as usual. Next Friday, Bill Wirtz is here. Very excited about that.
Mhm.
And thank you so much to the illustrious Dan and Ian, of course, who
Thank you.
with whom the show would not be the same without.
True.
Can I say that? Yeah, I would say that.
Facts.
For better or for
fact.
worse.
Yeah, this
It'd probably be a
show
lot
so
better
much
without
better
us, but
without you guys.
yeah, for sure.
So, Ian, I wanted to get back to something. You were a fan when you joined,
Yeah.
but are you still a fan?
Yeah.
You hate me now that you've worked with me for so long.
When shit hits the fan, are you still a fan?
I'm still a fan. I do still enjoy it.
You would lie to me. It's okay.
Because I have to watch every episode, and I don't hate it.
Yeah, okay.
I don't hate the
Well,
experience.
that's the best.
That's a lot.
That's the best you can say about this podcast. I don't hate it.
I don't hate it.
You had it here. That should be the slogan. I don't hate it.
Do you hate it? I don't hate it.
Yeah. Well, I don't hate you either.
Thank you.
Yeah. All right, guys. See you on Friday. Have a great Thanksgiving, by the way.
Yeah.
Awesome.
That's true.
And have a in fact, I'm gonna step it up. Have a blessed Thanksgiving.
Wow.
Continue to send us fan submissions.
Podcast at h33.com.
Yeah.
Oh, we got some good ones for Friday.
And
Good.
if you guys plan on breaking a Guinness World Record, let us know.
Yeah. I'll appreciate it.
Yeah.
Save some money. I'll come.
We'll cover some
Yeah, I'll come.
expenses.
And the charity one, that's
21st.
December.
21st.
And I think Joey Selzman, I'm going to ask if he wants to crack some walnuts with his head, because that'd be amazing. I'll give a shot to one.
Ugh.
I think I'm going to regret that.
To breaking one?
The thing is, I don't think I have the will to overcome the urge to not slam your head into a nut as hard as you can.
Yeah, and I think if you hesitate at all, it's gonna hurt way worse. It's like breaking a board. If you've ever done that, like if you pull your punch at all, you break your knuckles. But if you just go for it,
really?
you're all good. Yeah, yeah.
Boy, howdy.
I break boards all the time. I mean, yeah, it's no big deal.
Yeah. All righty. Thank you guys for watching, and we shall see you on the next episode on Friday. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
Thanksgiving.